Hey everyone, it's only Steve on plot 42. I think it's August the 2nd. We've got 42. Have a quick walk around, our monthly walk around. Like you say, this never changes. Little junk area. Tidying up a little bit, might not look like it, but I am. Like I say, strawberries, they've stopped producing now. Bramble bush there, taking over the bloody place. I didn't even plant it. Rhubarb, probably taking my last bit today. So I'll put a note down there on how much there is. Some nice little leeks there. That's one thing I planted this year was leeks. These are last year's. Just left them go to seed. Spuds, still looking quite healthy. I'll start taking some of them, I think. 4 rows of spuds. Don't really want to work on the soil because it's quite soft and they've got bloody flour in it. And broad beans, I took an handful of broad beans this year. I ain't took many, but they've all got black fire on them, so they're going to get composted. So now they've got a waste. I did leave them too long to grow them at the beginning of the year. I forgot all about them, put them behind the bush to widen up. I've completely forgot. So by the time I planted them, I think they're all about 2 foot tall anyway. Onions, some are still packed up, but that wind and the rain that we had last few weeks, I flattened them. It looks like a tornado's come through. So they'll get obviously picked up, stuck in the greenhouse and dried off. Bit early for some of them, like, but obviously they're just going to die off if I leave them there too long. Beetroot, said have that bit of rain. You see little bits in there. Beetroot in there. Beetroot there. The same over there. These ones are just a little bit bigger. So, yep, they're alright. Most of it I do pickle them, and other times I'll take them home and all I do is peel them. Just put them into little slithers like chips or like crisp shape. I'll just fry them. I like beetroot chips. Not wrong with that. In here, let's look in here. I've come today to tidy this out. These are the cauliflowers that the birds all it. So they're all shot to pieces now. They're no good. Full row of them. Maybe something in here, maybe. Have a look. Cabbages there, getting quite, some of them they're firming up. Sprouts, they're not too bad. I'll get these weeded today. Red cabbages, I don't know if they're going to grow this year, so the birds have had a field day with them. Purple top turnips, quite big there. There's a few over there that needs picking. They need picking now. Red cabbages. I don't know if they're going to grow them, I don't know. Sweet corn. What have we got in here? So they're all cross compact. One has a bit of a corn there. They're the ones that I planted, these are the ones that I got given. So quite a few sort to grow. The common old weed. I can't remember what the bloody hell this was. That's the butternut squash. Well, there's a squash there, but he fell off. So that's no good. Don't think there's anything else. I'll just leave that to grow. I mean, the soil's that good now because we've had quite a bit of rain and it's drying out, so it's quite easy to walk on, but obviously you sun compact it. So I get that weeded today. Gooseberry bushes, strawberries, polytunnel. See what's happening in here then. Move the dirt. Right then, we've got down here. This and that. Butternut squash, I think I tried growing them in the greenhouse. No, not something. pepper plants and chili plants, so they're all starting to get the flowers on. Tomatoes need a bit warmer here, they need a bit watering. A couple there. They look quite silver, but they're not. When these plants take over. Some toms on there. More peppers and chili plants. When the soil, some are straight into the soil, and some are in the pots in the soil. So what grows the best? Because as I said, the roots was coming through the bottom, so I thought I'd just leave them in the pots. See how they grow? Probably a pain in the ass to get out, maybe. The water's filled up now. A bit of rain. Rhubarb plant there, rhubarb over there. So I will take some of that today. I don't think I've got enough room in the freezer now. Stick it all. Raspberries, those short to pieces. More brambles. First brambles off my plants this year. Some black currants. Yeah, no good now, I don't think. Oh, quite bitter. These raspberry plants for next year. I've chopped the old dead wood off. So that one, that's for next year. This is the new growth. All the old ones have been died back. This one I still need to do. There's a new growth for this year, for next year. Sorry. This is the old one. And the snails have been all over them. So not to worry. Strawberry bed. So there's a few strawberries on there, but not a lot. So that just did a general tidy up. Ponds quite full of water. So we did struggle the other week when we didn't have no rain. It's all gone in there, filled up. Greenhouse. Let's see what's happening in here then. Birds riding in. A few tomatoes on there. You just need stringing up. Move these out of the way. Get them strung up. Do that today as well. I'll have to do that next, I think. Tomatoes in there, yeah, they're going alright. We should have just trimmed some of these back. Took all these little side shoots off. Right, this is the forest. So these are miniature little tomato plants. And I can't remember all them little miniature ones. So them. Probably got more tomatoes than them, one of the big plants. Peppers again, peppers and chili plants. Some have got bigger and bigger. Well, these are chili. See the chilies there? That's the first chili I've seen this year. Obviously the ones must be all pepper plants. Yeah. So again, a mixture of both. Plant some in the soil and some straight in the pots. A bit warm in here, let's give it good water. Cucumbers, one there, and some here. See? This one I've had one there, one baby one. Can't see that. There it is. Yeah. I always forget to string them up real tall. I just let them roll the roast on the floor. I can't remember the name of the plants then, but made use to my wallies. Put some flowers in them, and to go in the garden. Pepper plants again. Well, these are ones are peppers. You can see the little peppers in there. And they're quite thick, them stems. These, last year, they had some flowers in the allotment, and I put the seeds into a bag, put a bush top of the flower heads into a bag, put them in the shed, and left them. And I found a couple of weeks ago, I thought, oh, I'll try planting them. Sown all the seeds, and they're bloody growing. And I don't even know what they are. So I was going to shove all them, get them grown up, and just plant them out in bulk. Maybe divide it into 6, maybe. Put a quarter everywhere, just let them flower at the bottom end, just for the bed, really. Yeah, let's have a quick walk around here, where all the composting rubbish is. What's happening around here then? Just same with compost. Come free. Use that for liquid feed. Drop it up into some water. Leave it to ferment down, or just stick it on the compost. These might not look at it like anything, but oh, dragonfly. Might look anything, but little spring onions. Okay, to zoom in. Oh, not so many, very good. Yeah. Little spring onions. All I've been doing is eating them while I've been here. So that's it. So the bushes here, they're elderberry. Some elderberry in there and the odd bramble bush. So I did last year, I collected quite a bit, made some wine out of the elderberries. So, but I think the amount of rhubarb I've got, I don't think I'm going to get any space to put any elderberries in. Unless I buy a new freezer. I don't think I'm going to do yet. So, right then, that's a quick walk around plot 42. Sorry it's took so long. So I'm going to give these a good water and crack on doing a bit of weeding. So, I'll see you in a month. Cheers guys.